We begin tonight here with several breaking stories. This vote to end the government shutdown and news involving Jeffrey Epstein. Tonight, lawmakers in the House have released Jeffrey Epstein emails, including emails referencing Donald Trump. The documents obtained from the Epstein estate include at least 3 emails about Trump, what Epstein says in those emails. All of this comes as today, after weeks of delay, Speaker Mike Johnson swearing in the new member of Congress, a Democrat from Arizona. And just moments later, she was the final signature needed in a bipartisan effort to get a vote now on the release of the Epstein files. And late today, the effort at the White House to try to convince a Republican member of Congress to change her mind on releasing the files. Mary Bruce leading us off at the White House tonight.
Tonight, in newly released emails, sex offender Jeffrey Epstein repeatedly discussing Donald Trump, shedding new light on their long friendship and seeming to suggest Trump had information he never shared. In a 2011 exchange with his co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein writing the, quote, dog that hasn't barked is Trump, adding one of his victims spent hours with Trump at Epstein's home, but that Trump has never once been mentioned. Maxwell replying, I have been thinking about that. The emails obtained from the Epstein estate were released by Democrats on the House Oversight Committee. Tonight, House Republicans and the White House say the victim mentioned was Virginia Giuffre, who once worked at Trump's spa at Mar-a-Lago. She had said she never saw Trump do anything inappropriate. She died by suicide earlier this year. Trump and Epstein were friends for more than a decade.
Have you socialized with him?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
Trump insists he broke off the friendship when he learned Epstein and Maxwell were luring away women and teenage girls who worked at Mar-a-Lago.
Stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again, and I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it.
In a 2019 email to author Michael Wolff, Epstein writing, Trump said he asked me to resign, never a member ever. Of course, he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Maxwell is serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. Sources say she's angling for a pardon. And just a few weeks ago, when Trump was asked about her, he didn't rule it out.
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it.
Tonight, Democrats say the new emails increase the pressure on the Justice Department to release the FBI's full Epstein files.
What I know today is that Donald Trump is the president, and he campaigned on releasing all the Epstein files. Obsessed about it. His vice president obsessed about it. And now the White House is involved in a massive cover-up, and we want to know why won't they release the files.
Today, I asked the White House, in the interest of transparency, why not just go ahead, release the full files on Epstein, get this all over with?
This administration has done more with respect to transparency when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein than any administration ever.
A group of House lawmakers have been circulating a petition to force a full vote to demand the Justice Department release the files. They've been one name short, House Speaker Mike Johnson refusing to swear in Arizona Congresswoman Adelita Grijalva, who was elected 7 weeks ago. He blamed the government shutdown, but today with the House back in session, Grijalva finally sworn in. And minutes later, signing the petition.
I will sign the discharge petition right now to release the Epstein files. Justice cannot wait another day.
And David, in another twist, the White House is trying to pressure Republicans to switch their vote on that petition. Today, summoning Congresswoman Lauren Boebert here to the White House to the Situation Room, where the Attorney General and the FBI director tried to convince her not to do it. But tonight, she's still signed on to try and force the release of these files. David.
All right, Mary Bruce at the White House. Mary, thank you.